We're on Baba Batra Perek Vav Mishnah Chet, last Mishnah, 8th Mishnah in the 6th chapter Masechet Baba Batra. So we were talking about kvarot, about burial areas, and we were talking about how wide a person's area has in order to make a derech hakever, a path in order to bury someone. So now we're going to talk about if a person sells a burial plot, and then I'm going to show you some really cool pictures that I took from Tiyul that I took, which is exactly right from the Mishnah. It says the Mishnah. If you sell a place to your friend to make a kever, to make a burial area, and it's not like we think about cemeteries, meaning in the way they did it, it was in me'arot, in caves. They would dig down into the dirt. They would dig down. They would make what's like if you've ever been in many of the places in Israel, there's it's like limestone, and they would hew out of the limestone. They would hew these graves. Here, I'm going to show you this in a minute or 3 minutes, whatever. Okay, so if you accepted, if you bought a place to buy a burial plot, there was an entrance area, and then you would dig down, and then there would be a sub area. I'll show you, and then the graves would be off of that in the rock. Okay, and then they interestingly in times of Chazal, they would not bury permanently a person in the dirt to decompose forever. Rather, they would leave the body in this quote unquote kever. They would allow it to decompose, and they would do what's called pinui atzamot. They would didn't take the bones, remove them, and bury only the bones. Says the Mishnah again. If you sell a place to your friend, to make a kever, a burial place. If a person gives another friend, he receives from his friend a place, an area in order to make a burial plot. What does that mean? Oseh tocha shel me'ara. So he makes the size or the space of the cave arba amot al shesh, 6 amot by 4 amot. 4 amot by 6. Upotech litocha shmone kuchim, and he opens into that place 8 catacombs. Shlosha mikan, ushlosha mikan, ushnai mikinegdan. 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and 2 opposite. Okay, the kuchin in each catacomb are kan arba amod. There were 4 amod lam, v'ruman shiva, and their height was 7 tfachim, v'rachman sha, and their weight was 6 amod, 6 tfachim, and you just enough space in order to fit in the body. Let's look at the Kahati has a picture. So here's the entrance. Okay, you come down, you come into this entrance. This is a petach. I just took this picture from the Kahati. You can see I took it from here. Okay, it's a bigger. Okay, you would come down, and this is an open space, a sort of very small area, like a staging area. And here are the kuchim: 3 from the right, 3 from the left, and then 2 opposite. So I just have to show you. I can't even wait. Okay, I was in a tiyul right near Yad Binyamin with my son and their friends. Okay, and you see there is a place exactly that, an ancient burial spot. It's a little bit hard to see. You come down like you're walking down, and this is where you come down into this area, and then you can see they are hewn out these kuchim, 2 opposite. Let me see if I can. I tried to picture it because I remembered exactly this Mishnah. 2 on the one side, 2 on the other side. Here, so you see the entrance. Now we're looking at the side. 3 on the side. It's literally the way Mishnah describes it. I think this is in near Park Canada, Park Tzarfat, I think it's called. Somewhere between Yad Binyamin and on the way to Beit Shemesh, there are incredible whole cave communities, like areas where the caves are hewn out. And you can see, mamash, this is the door that they had. They later came and they bolted it so people couldn't see it. But this is the door that they had. They would place the body in here, cover it over, and then they would do pinui atzamot. And now we're looking. Remember, we saw this is where the side one. We were looking at the side. So this is exactly the Mishnah we saw. 3 on the side, 2 front. Well, is that 2 in front, right? 2 in front, 2 opposite, 3 on the side, and 3 on the other side. I always got chills when I saw this. I couldn't believe it. Like, this is the Mishnah. Baruch Hashem, come to Israel, and I'll show you where the teal is. You can see it yourself. Okay. Rabbi Shimon says, "Osed tocha shel mirah 6 amot al shemona." No. In I guess his custom, or the way he understood it, the cave itself was 6 by 8. Upotech letocha shlosh asar kuchen. It had 13 catacombs. Arba mikan, v'shlosha kinegdan, v'echad miyamina petach, v'echad min hasmol. 4 on one side, 4 on the other side, 3 corresponding, and then 1 on the right and 1 on the left. So I'll just show you the Kahati. I'm sure there are different explanations, but here you have 4 on the right, 4 on the left, 4 on the right, 3 opposite, and then 1 on the right and 1 on the left. That's the way the Kahati understands Rabbi Shimon's position. V'oseh chatzer al pia me'ara, shesh al shesh. And there was a courtyard above the me'ara, above the cave, 6 by 6 amot. Kimlo amita b'kovreha. Right, the size of the mita that would take the size of the burial mita of the, I can't remember what the word is in English, whatever, the bed that they would carry the person on, and its burial, and the people who were doing the burial. So remember, we saw this was one me'ara. So here, this is the doorway. It was leading up, like on the bottom here, over here, there would be the, I can't move it, but there would be the chatzer. Okay, and so you would have more than one cave for chatzer. You'd have two me'arot per chatzer. My bad. Let's go back. That's my son and his friends. Okay, achat mikan, ve'achat mikan. So you would have two caves. The chatzer would be open one side and then the other side. Rabbi Shimon says no, arba. You would have four caves. Arba le'aruchotea. Why you would get the main staging area, and then that would go down to four different caves, and each cave, according to Rabbi Shimon, had 13. So every burial area had 13 times 4, 52 graves. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel says no, it all depends on the rock, how wide the rock is, how deep it is, and how easy it was. That would determine how many graves you would bury. You would be able to fit in the space where the person sold to you. Stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. And again, come to Yad Binyamin. I'll tell you exactly where to go to see these caves that come straight out of the Mishnah for yourselves. Have a good day.